Blog Talk Radio.
Good morning, America, and to all of our friends and peers all over the world. Thank you for joining us on Business Credit Radio. We're on blogtalkradio.com, and we're really happy to. That's great. Our sponsor for today is CCMA, Commercial Credit Management Associates. You can contact us at ccma-llc.com. Credit is what we know. It's all we do. Today, we have as our additional sponsor, Mr. Davey Taberski. This segment of Business Credit Radio is brought to you by our friends at www.chiefprofitofficer.com. If you're tired of your salespeople slowing down your cash collections, not responding to your email and voicemail messages, whining and complaining about your credit and collections team, and draining profit from your bottom line, then go to www.giftfromdavey.com and claim your free chapter from Davey Taberski's top-selling book, From Conflict to Cooperation, the insider's guide to a strong credit and sales relationship. Once again, go to www.giftfromdavey.com to get your free chapter right now. Thank you. I want to make sure that our special studio audience is here today, and they're ready to listen and to participate. Well, yeah, they're here, and I think they sound good. We're all ready to go with them. We have something brand new. First of all, we are the voice for credit and financial professionals worldwide. My name is Phil Philbin, and I'm your talk show host today. And today we have a special guest with us that we'll be bringing on here very shortly. We do want to air something that's brand new. We have a chat room now with Business Credit Radio. Yeah, that's right. We have a chat room. So you go to www.blogtalkradio.com /creditpros, and you put in the name of this program today. And once you do that, the chat room pops right up. You can go in there and ask any question you want. If you don't want to come on the line, I understand. You're probably a little shy and you don't want your name and whatnot on the air live. But if you do, that's fine too. You go there and put in your question for our special guest or myself, and I will be happy to answer any questions. And so will our special guest, who is Marcel today. We're looking at a great show today. Business Credit Radio is honored to welcome Mr. Marcel Wiedenbrugge, Managing Director of WCM Consult at www.wcmconsult.com. Now, he's in a Netherlands-based boutique consulting firm. That means the call today, fans, are coming from the Netherlands. This is a great show. He combines knowledge and experience in account management, sales, credit management, service management, and related software solutions. In the past, he worked for companies like Ricoh, Amiren, Satico, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Marcel, so bear with me, PCD Polymer, and Yamaha Musical Instruments in Europe. Most of the time, he worked in a B2B environment, but he's also quite familiar with retail. Marcel is an entrepreneur, a speaker, a writer, a researcher, trainer, and consultant. He develops, organizes, and conducts workshops, trainings, and seminars. Marcel frequently writes articles and and the author of several books, among others, The Customer Profit Maxim, at www.customerprofitmaxim.com. As a researcher, he is doing ongoing research on credit management and business development in Asia Pacific, in particular China. His passion is to develop innovative and practical integrated business concepts and models that help B2B companies to become more efficient, productive, and profitable. By experience, he's convinced that proactive and productive cross-training collaboration between finance, credit management, and commerce, marketing, sales, service, is the way to go to create more value for all stakeholders. His book, The Customer Profit Maxim, aims to evolutionize the world of business by presenting a unique business framework that can be easily understood and applied to any company and understood by both financial and commercial people to become more robust, efficient, and profitable. So today's discussion, without further ado, is putting the bottom line on top. Welcome, Marcel, to our show, and thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Phil, for having me. It's an honor. It's a pleasure.
Well, we're honored to have you on here. And I know you told me that the weather in the Netherlands is nice today. Can you give us a little bit better explanation? What's going on with the weather there?
Well, yesterday we had a lot of rain in the Netherlands. Sometimes you have rain, but today it's blue skies, a few clouds here and there, and about 8 degrees Celsius. So that feels really comfortable out there.
Where exactly in the Netherlands are you calling from, Marcel?
I'm based in Utrecht, and Utrecht is about, let's see, always a little bit, 30 kilometers east of Amsterdam. So half an hour away from Amsterdam, so in the center of the Netherlands.
Outstanding. Okay, the customer profit maxim, putting the bottom line on the top. Why did you choose that title?
Well, that's a long story. Actually, this book, from the very first moment till its completion and the publication, it took about 4 years altogether to get there. And at the very end, we choose this title, The Customer Profit Maxim. First of all, is the message we want to say is twofold. First of all, we wanted to offer a systematic and structured approach to optimize customer value. So that's one thing. And along the writing process, we came to the conclusion that the main thing in doing business and doing successful business is focusing on future or potential profitability of your customers, so on a customer level. And the word maxim, that sometimes leads to a little bit confusion because some people think it's about maximization, but actually that's not. A maxim is a sort of a standard code of conduct, a basic rule. And what we actually want to say with this title is that companies should focus on customer profitability instead of focusing for example, on customer satisfaction or those kind of things. And we explain that in the book in detail, how to measure it and how to do it and how to set it up in the organization. So that explains the title.
Okay, your next bullet point that you gave me here says, a stakeholder-based approach built on mutual value creation. First of all, can you tell our listeners what a stakeholder is?
A stakeholder is, well, for example, if you run a business, we both run a business, and if you run a business, a customer is a stakeholder. But an employee is also a stakeholder, just like a shareholder. Yeah. So what I mean with the term multiple stakeholder or stakeholder-based approach is that what we try to do in this book is to create a foundation, a solid foundation, how to set up your business. It's just like building a house. If I would build a house on quicksand, then I shouldn't be surprised that this house is about to sink into the earth. The same as if you don't think about, before you start any business, is to think about the fundamentals, about what is necessary actually to create a solid and a sound business. And one of the key questions we asked ourselves before we started to write this book is, what is the purpose of the business? And of course, usually when I give workshops, I ask people that question and ask them to